it live? Is it working? The world may never know. I think it's live. I think it's working. Yes, it is. As I'm speaking. I just want to make sure real quick. Okay, everything did work. Okay. Cool cats. Cool person. Cool things. Cool that. Okay. So, I am back. Dude, longest break I took so far since I started. I went without streaming for like 3 or 2 days. Dude, sorry. Also, I don't even think I had my microphone on me. I don't know, we can put it on. I have a little rosary on today. Kind of fun. I did fun things. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. I feel like I'm moving things around and I don't know if it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, I feel so bad. I hope like if I hold it, it's not doing anything weird with the audio. With the audio, okay. Hello. Dude, my voice, everything is ooh. I don't even know where to put the microphone. Okay, I'm a mess, but I'm back. Hello. I was planning to do a thing like 2 days ago and then I couldn't do it. But I did do some things with stream. Even though I didn't stream, I did do some things. First of all, I was streaming on a different platform, so I'm streaming on a new one now, because I added things to the stream. I don't know if they work, so basically I went to Stream Elements and I did things there and put them here, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but basically, we'll find out. Yeah. I don't even know if the microphone is working. I'm kind of nervous. Dude, it feels like it's my first time streaming all over again because, yeah, I don't know. Basically, what's been going on. I wanted to like at least like stream in the car today or something, or like, I don't know, drive to like a random parking lot and like park and talk to you guys from my car. There's 2 reasons I didn't do that. It's 2, I feel like it's too late, and my mom starts to call me like frequently whenever it's too late because she's not used to me being gone at nighttime. I don't know. 2, because I've been having really weird like health things recently. I don't know. I've been getting car sick, which has never happened to me before, but I've been very car sick, like as a passenger and as a driver. Like my mom's also kind of been sick, so I've been taking her to like doctor's appointments and stuff, and like anytime she wants to do something, like I try to help her out. But I've just been feeling so dizzy, like all the time, constantly, and it's weird. And I do have a scheduled doctor's appointment next month, so I'll see if I can hold out till then. But yes, basically, I'm not out in the real world right now, not because I don't want to, but because I've been feeling weird. And I don't know what's going on. Like health-wise, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, so there's that. So that's a bit of a bummer. But I am technically set for other things. So I worked, okay, so I'll show you guys. Actually, so it's on my iPad. Obviously, I can't show you guys like things like screen-wise because things have been a mess over here in this channel. But yeah, I also cut my bangs, so I don't know. They probably look weird. I have like a little brush with me, so if they look weird, I just go like this. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. So I actually don't remember what was for what, but okay. So basically, when anyone follows, we're supposed to see this. So I drew my own little version of Elmo, and Elmo has makeup on, and he's saying welcome. So we'll see if it works at some point, if like someone's like, you know, if anyone tries to follow. it should pop up. I'm not sure though, and I didn't test it out because I was trying to do a test stream, and then I got nervous, and I don't know. It's so difficult to do things with like just the phones, just being mobile. Like I wish. It's okay. We'll set it up at some point. At some point, I should be set to do something that's not just on the phone. But for the meantime, you know. And then, I guess I want to leave the other ones to a surprise. But I did design a couple of things. It's only 3. I only designed 3 alerts. And so I'll see if those work at any point. And I'm just going to kind of keep them a secret for now. So yes, I did do that. I want to work on a starting screen, just because I feel like it always is a little bit awkward when I just kind of start and I just kind of say hello to, well, I don't know if it, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't, when I start a stream, I just feel like I start immediately. And I feel like it does kind of make sense to have like a little starting screen, so that like I have like there have been a couple of people who like do kind of show up a bit like 15 minutes in, and it's always, you know, kind of nice, but like yeah, I don't know, like it's just something before then. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense, but yes, I'm just kind of rambling. I'm rambling. What else happened? Oh, today, my other cat, so I have 2 cats. I don't remember, like 2 streams ago, 1 stream ago, a couple of streams ago, I told you guys that one of our cats brought us a snake to our door. He likes to catch snakes and he leaves them at our door. Today, my cat, so like our other cat, technically she's my cat, but our female cat, she brought us a bird, and I saw her catch it, and it was really sad. It's really sad because we like put up food for the birds. Like my dad like really likes birds, and so he'll put up food for them, and so we have like this little food tray, and sometimes the food falls, and so the birds go to the floor to try to catch to eat whatever's on the floor. And today I was sitting outside just like kind of like looking at my cats, and while I was sitting, I saw my cat was looking at a squirrel. So there was a squirrel who was eating the bird food, and then it was eating it next to a bird. It was just standing next to a bird. And then my cat was over here, and she was just kind of like setting herself up to like, you know, try to catch it. And so I told my mom like, hey mom, come. And then my dogs were barking, but luckily the squirrel nor the bird nor my cat were like freaked out by it, and I don't know. And then so I told my mom like, mom, vente, like come see. And basically we were just like kind of looking at my cat, like just like, you know, in that like I'm gonna catch you position. And okay, bird cat, okay. And then my mom kind of got like, she's not patient, so she just kind of left. And I was trying to record it, like when she was gonna jump at it, but then I kind of gave up because I'm like, oh, she's just gonna sit there for a while. And then eventually I like fully missed it when she was going up to catch it. When she was like setting herself, so she jumped, she tried to catch the squirrel ran away faster than her, and then she kind of set herself back up in position, and at some point, basically I turned around and she jumped at a bird and she caught it and she put it, it was so sad, and then she ran away with it, and then she came back with it, and then she ran away with it because it was still alive, and then she came back and then she left it next to the trash bins. So now we have a dead bird there, which is really sad. And then I was like, mom, come look. And I did take a video of my cat with the bird in its mouth, but I'm not going to show you guys because it's kind of sad. It's just kind of like memories, but like not happy memories, but like memories because like my cat did something cool, but like, you know, still. So yeah. Also, dude, this side of my bangs looks super weird. I feel like I did them uneven. I don't know if I should do bangs anymore. It might also be because, okay. So I did these little bows, and I did like a big thing in my hair, and my hair's not being poofy right now. It usually puffs up here, and I kind of want it to do that right now, and it's not doing that. But I don't know, maybe that's why I feel like my head looks weird. I have a circular head, So usually I like to have like a lot of hair here. Hello, Ladulu. No, I said that totally wrong. Labdula. I feel like I still said it wrong. But hello. Hello, Strikeabout. Hey, chica, hola. I don't know if you're a chica or chico, so I'm just going to say hello, chick. Yes. Hello, hello. I was talking about my cat catching a bird. And it being really sad because we set up food for the birds and it almost feels like we set up a trap for them. It's kind of sad sometimes because there's so many cats. Like today it was my cat and then there was a neighborhood cat. There's a cat that just like chills with the whole neighborhood. And then we also have like a white cat. Like our neighbor's cats sometimes just chill in our yard or like they try to come inside our house. And I feel bad because one time I accidentally stole one of their cats. I didn't know it was their cat. I thought it was a street cat. And so now I don't let any of the cats go inside my house, but I kind of feel bad because like anytime their cats are like close to my house, I'm like trying to be like, do not come in the house, please. They're gonna think I'm stealing all your cats. Chico means boy, right? Yes. Chico means boy. Everything in Spanish has a gender. Strangely enough. At least, oh well, not everything. Most things in Spanish have a gender. It's kind of weird. Like a table has a gender. I think. Wait. Mesa, yeah. A table's a girl. A chair is, silla, it's a girl too. So your table and your chairs are girls. And then the food is a girl. Comida means food, that's a girl. Everything has a gender, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. And then some people, you know how like, there was a whole movement for it, so like then I guess like, when it doesn't have a gender, it's X. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Wait, what? I'm learning Spanish, but this is getting too crazy for me. I don't know, it's just, yeah, it kind of, like not like actually, like people don't take the gender seriously or whatever. It's just more so like everything ends, almost everything ends with an A or an O. So anything that ends with an O is male, and everything that ends with A is female. Yeah. Kind of, I don't know. Maybe like a little, it's not, I don't know. I think Spanish is kind of easy. Well, like, it's pretty fun to learn. I don't think it's like the most difficult language to learn, in my opinion. Then again, like, technically Spanish is my first language, but like, I kind of self-taught myself Spanish, because I would text my aunts and uncles and stuff, and they, you know, they speak Spanish, and so, I forgot where I was going with this. Like Spanish spelling is easy once you learn to speak it a bit more. It gets easier to just type it out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Don't give up on it. I'm sorry. Things have genders for some reason. But it's just the way it is. It do be like that. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about my cats. Let me cook. Okay, I'll let you cook. Yeah. Spanish is dope. I like Spanish. Strangely enough, when I was like, I'm more comfortable with English because it's like, you know, when I went to school and stuff, like I learned English, like, you know, I don't know, like with my friends for the most part, I speak English. I grew up in the US, so I speak English. But I've always liked Spanish more. Like, even like my name, I like it more in Spanish because my name, like my name is Laura, and I hate how it sounds in English, but I love how it sounds in Spanish. It's Laura. Hola, un café con leche y azúcar, por favor. Yeah, it's pretty good. So it's hello, one coffee with milk and sugar, please. Por favor. The only thing is por favor. So you used all the right letters, but it's instead of V, it's F, and then instead of F, it's V. So it's Porfavor. But besides that, you did good. Yes. Ah! I always do this. I always do this. Also, if you can hear my dogs barking, they are loud dogs. They like to bark 24/7. He's howling, which makes me feel like there's some noise outside, because he's outside right now. Ah! Dude, I'm struggling with the cables. I have a bunch of cables. What breed of dogs do you have? So I have a white fluffy dog, and he's half Yorkie, half Maltese. And then I have another dog, and she's chill, and she's we have a theory that she's more than what they say they are, but they told us that she's half Jack Russell and half Chihuahua, but she looks very mixed of other things. She like the most visible thing is Chihuahua. And yeah, those are the dogs we have. They are really cute. Yeah. I'm closer to my fluffy dog. Me personally. He's closer to me. He's very possessive and he likes to lick feet. He will aggressively try to lick everyone's feet. We don't judge. It's what he does. We also have a Jack Russell, but I'm not crazy about that breed. Yeah, me neither. I honestly don't know, like I'm telling you, like I don't even see the Jack Russell in my dog. Like I do not think that she's half Jack. I think they just told us that. But she was gifted to us, so I'm not complaining. Plus, she's really cute, and she's very the way me and my mom describe her is that she could be an actor. Sorry. My dog could be an actor because she's very if you slightly, or if she's trying to get your attention, you slightly are like, Luna, no. She will start crying. She just starts bawling her eyes out and she starts going, yeah, she's very emotional. She's a very emotional dog. If me and my sister are, if I'm jokingly doing this to my sister, she tries to attack me. She's a very social dog, you could say. I don't know. Yeah. So, dog breeds. I don't know. I think that the Maltese is really pretty, but I know that both of my dogs are white. So I have 2 crusty white dogs, and I'm happy about it. I like my white crusty dogs. I have friends. I used to have a friend who would tell me that my dogs were really ugly because they were crusty white dogs. But then she got to know them and she's like, no, but they're cute. I'm like, exactly. Do not judge my white crusty dogs. Huh? Yeah, mine just wants attention all the time. Yeah. Dude, honestly, maybe she has half Jack Russell. I don't know. But yeah, that's what she wants. She wants attention 24/7. She wants to be in your face. Specifically, I don't know why she has this habit, but she always wants to lick your, not your face, she wants to directly try to lick your lips. And it's so annoying, because you have to get her off of you all the time. You're like, look, I'd be fine if you just licked my cheeks. Why do you want to lick? Dude, I don't know. She's, and it's her whole life, we've been do not do that. And her whole life, she wants to do that. And I don't know. But she wants attention all the time. If you're on your phone with her, no. Feet is my Maltese, lips is my female dog. My male dog licks feet, my female dog wants to lick your face. Yes. And if you're on your phone or if you're doing something or you're drawing anything, she'll get in front of your face and she'll try to move away your phone. You're on your phone and she's doing this and trying to be all up in you. And she's a bit annoying, but it's so hard not to love her. She's so annoying though. I tell her me and my mom just all the time, she's so annoying. But you just also love her. So then you tell her no and then you feel bad. and then you're annoyed. You're just constantly annoyed. Like, you're not even angry, you're just annoyed. Like, I can't even be mad at you. Yeah. Dude, I love my dogs. I do love them, though. Like, I know I'm complaining, but they're my favorite people. They're my favorite things. OEPs. OEPs. Is that an emote? Is that an emote? If so, I'm so sorry. Dun 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 dun. Dude, why is my throat acting up? It's like, I have allergies. Maybe it's allergies. Maybe that's what I've been struggling with. I've been getting really dizzy, like all the time. Constantly, consistently, it sucks. So drink water, peeps. But yeah. Oh, I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about my dogs. I was talking about Luna. I was talking about how she's a little bit... She's clingy. I think that's the right word. They're clingy. Very clingy dogs. Honestly, Devi is too. Like, my Maltese, he's a bit clingy too. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, he gets jealous. So, like, anytime, like, I'm petting, like, if I'm petting a cat, he'll jump on me. Like, he'll move the cat away. If I'm like, hugging my little sister, he'll, like, try to jump and, like, get in between us and try to separate us. If I'm, like, just, like, saying hi to my mom, like, he'll bark at me. He wants all the attention all the time. Or, like, it's like he doesn't want to share anyone. I couldn't send my message or something. Okay, so, if I understood correctly, the guy has a foot fetish and the woman is a lesbian. She's not a lesbian, per se. They've had puppies together. She's just clingy and she doesn't know how to say no. Ow. Yeah. She's not. But dogs can be. My grandpa had a dog, and it's in Mexico, so basically where my family lives, or like, yeah, where my family lives, I guess in Mexico, like, I think this is pretty normal in Mexico. Like, there are, like, just wild dogs, or, like, dogs are kind of like squirrels. Dogs are kind of like squirrels or birds, like, where they're, like, everywhere, and they just kind of, like, you know, roam around. Sometimes you'll see them in packs, just, you know, that's how they live their lives. And there are a couple people who will, like, leave out food for them and stuff. Okay, so my grandpa had a dog, and the dog would only chill, like, around our property. But there are, like, stray dogs would, like, walk past, and basically, like, you know, the cats could mingle and stuff. And my grandpa's dog was only interested in the other male dogs. He did not pay attention to any of the female dogs. He wanted only to, like, be with the male dogs, and so, like, even when he was, like, in heat, he was only around male dogs. And so they do that, but my dogs specifically, I'm pretty sure they're straight. Here we really have stray dogs. Where are you? We really have 0 stray dogs. Yeah, where I live, we have 0 stray dogs too. I'm talking about, like, in Mexico, like, my family in Mexico, they have stray dogs. And it's actually really cute, cause, like, I don't know, like, with where my dad's grandma lives, they live in, like, a nice neighborhood, but, like, they're still stray dogs. And there was stray dogs who would, what was I trying to say? Oh, there was this one stray dog specifically that I remember, like, anytime I wanted to, like, walk around at nighttime, I would just stick to him. I would just walk around with that one dog because I felt safe. Like, I felt protected. It was kind of like, it's scarier than people sometimes. I mean, people are scarier than dogs, than the stray dogs, you know? So I just kind of chill with the dog, and I just hang out with him. I'd, like, literally specifically try to find him to walk around at nighttime, to just have, like, a midnight walk, just like, where is it? I want to walk with. Is Mexico safe? Yeah. Well, like, here's the thing, right? I think the media is obviously always going to portray the worst sides of everything, but I would say Mexico is relatively as safe as the U.S. Where, like, There are bad sides, there are good sides. There are areas where, yeah, it's going to be a bit scarier. There are areas where it's going to be like, oh, yeah, don't walk alone. Obviously, I feel like people try to portray the worst sides of it, but it's actually very beautiful. Exactly. How safe is the US? That's what I'm saying. Relatively, that's kind of how safe Mexico is. You know? Except, you're safer in school. Just saying. In Mexico, I meant to say. You're safer in school in Mexico. But yeah, relatively as safe as the US is, I'd say is how safe Mexico is. Where like there are bad areas, there are good areas, and luckily my family, like both sides of my family, live in really like relatively safe areas where yeah, it's kind of nice. I can walk around and stuff. Although my grandma wasn't comfortable with me like going anywhere alone, and I will say like, yeah, I don't know. I'd say Mexico's relatively safe. Though I will say the one thing is that if like you're not Mexican and it's noticeable that you're not Mexican, they will upcharge you a lot. Like a lot. Like in every store you go to, they're gonna upcharge you. A friend of mine has been to Mexico, but I really want to go there sometime. Well, you should. I'd say recommendable. Go with someone who is from there, or like who has family there. Like if you have a Mexican friend, try to go with them. And if not, try to stay like do your research. Make sure like it's a pretty safe area. Yeah, but like you could say the same thing about like the U.S. Like do your research. Maybe go with someone who knows how to be there, sort of thing. But yeah, Mexico's fun. Mexico's super nice. I would recommend like food. Just food, street food. Oh my god, street food is so good. Literally, any corner shop, go there. So good. Street. Some people will sell things from like their house or like their garage. So good. I'm from the Netherlands. I don't know anyone from Mexico. You could get a tourist guide, or you could just go. Honestly, just go. Just do your research. Yeah, give me a second. I feel like my phone wants to die on me. And I have a little thingy, and I don't know where I left it. Oh no. Okay, I'll just connect this to this. But the Netherlands, that sounds nice. Okay, that worked. I've never been to the Netherlands. I've never been anywhere outside of the U.S. Except Mexico. But yes, I would recommend Mexico. Mexico's really fun. There's a lot of nice places. There's so many good food. Oh my god, food is so good. I would say that the only thing I don't like from Mexico is the corn. And I think that mostly that is not Mexico's fault. That is due to me being so used to the processed food here in the U.S. And corn here in the U.S. is a lot sweeter because it's like very, very... it's very yellow and it's very sweet, and therefore I couldn't get used to the corn in Mexico. But the food in Mexico is so good, and I don't know if this is like an everyone thing or maybe this is just a more genetics thing, but like I remember in Mexico I would eat a lot more than I eat here in the US, and I lose like at least 10 pounds every time I go. And it's also because like you walk around a lot more. Like there's like a lot of like what's it called? What was I gonna say? It's a very like there's a lot of public transport where it's easier to go from one place to another. I don't know. There are like a lot of pretty cities. There are pueblos, which are like towns that they call like magical towns, pueblos mágicos, where like those what's it called? Those towns just have like a lot more history. And some even have like a lot of tales of like dwarves and fairies and also like old gods, stuff like that. I don't know. It's really cool. There's a lot of history. We have pyramids. We do got pyramids over there. What else? I don't know. There's a lot of cool things over there. I have heard of this city. Like in Mexico, there's a city of Hong Kong. I haven't heard that. If so, if you're talking about like Japan, Hong Kong, that sounds cool too. But I haven't heard of the city of Hong Kong in Mexico. That would make sense. I know there's some history with, I don't remember what country in Asia. There's some history where in some part of Asia, there was a group of people that immigrated to Mexico. And so there's some states where they have like a pretty large population of Asian people. And there's some states where they have a pretty like large thing of like even like African people. Like people from Africa also immigrated. Yeah, I think. I haven't heard of that. Then again, I didn't actually grow up in Mexico, so like I wouldn't know as much as someone who maybe like grew up there and was born there and stuff. Like I grew up in the US, sadly. No, not sadly. The US is pretty nice. Just right now it's been a little crazy. The US is pretty nice too. No, it's just across the border. I heard there are many women of the night there. I don't know, I haven't heard. If you know what I mean. I wouldn't know if that's true. I don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't think so. Maybe like right at the border, possibly. Conditions at the border are pretty tough. Sadly, it's pretty sad. Like just right at the border, I would not recommend going because it gets a little sad. But farther into it, it's very beautiful. And I would recommend going and visiting and seeing how cool it is. Really cool. There's a lot of culture. I remember going to Mexico City. And Mexico City sometimes looks like there are parts that look so, like the architecture is really cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's really nice. Obviously there are dark sides, obviously there are ugly sides, but I feel like that's any country you go to. Most countries you go to are not gonna be like as great, or like, I don't know. But yeah, it's really nice. I love Mexico. I wish I could go back. I also don't wanna go back right now, but yeah, I wish I could go back at some point. It's really cool. But yeah, I have siblings who live there right now, and they really love their lives over there. How is the situation now in the U.S. regarding? It is tough. It is sad. Where I live, it's pretty chill. Like where I am specifically, it's pretty chill. But I know that it's really bad in big cities right now. I know in LA, I've seen some stories, some cases that are really sad. Actually, in a city close by to where I live, I heard of like a really sad case where like they took a guy who he was doing like basically he came here to the U.S. and he was trying to do the right thing. So like he was going to ICE every once in a while to like basically be like, oh, by the way, I'm here, kind of like a checkup. I don't know. And he got deported on one of those like where he was doing everything right and he went, yeah. I know like some people have been like gotten like kindergarten graduations and high school graduations. It's really sad. Honestly, I don't know. I wish I could like give really like I don't know. It's been very upsetting to see, if I'm honest. But it's been bad. It's been sad. More than anything, it's been sad. I just feel like it's a bit of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, the way I see it, people, like, you could say like my community has been here for a really long time. And they have done everything right except maybe the way they came here, right? And the thing is, yes, yes, technically illegal immigrants did commit, like, did break the law a bit, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I think I heard somewhere that it's like a civil, it's kind of like a DUI is basically what crossing the border is equal to as a crime. It's like a DUI. Which, is it a bit serious? Yeah, but also, I don't know. I don't think people are evil. Like, really, a lot of people do come here for their families. They come here to in search of, like, the American dream and to live better lives. I will say, like, everyone I know who came here maybe not the right way pays taxes. They contribute to society in a positive way, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of upsetting to see hate when I feel like we don't really do much wrong here. We don't hear much about it here in Europe, but I follow a YouTube channel called Chicos Toxicos, and they talk about it a lot. Hence my question. Yeah, it's good that people talk about it. I feel like it's really sad. Yeah, I don't know. We are a minority group, so, some people aren't comfortable talking about things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but what I am saying is that it's sad, is that I feel like the attacks are not necessary and there are better ways to go about things. I understand that maybe when people do the wrong thing, they should be dealt with, but I would say that a lot of the people that they're taking right now aren't being taken for the right reasons, and they are separating families and causing a lot more suffering than they are doing good. And I will also say that Mexicans are not the only immigrants, and that should say a lot about the real reason they're doing things. There's such, like, a big focus on us, and it's not truly about immigration. It's about, taking out a certain race for right now and then moving on to others. I don't know. I'm saying a lot and I don't know as much as I want to know, which is why, I don't know. I don't usually talk about it, but I do want to talk about it a little bit because it's really bad right now. Yeah. The U.S. is a strange country. I know, it really is. I mean, my thing is, I think the majority of everyone in the country are immigrants. Like, like everyone kind of is an immigrant, except for Native Americans. I think they're the only ones who really, like, could say, like, yeah, like, we've been here. Maybe you guys should leave. But, But Europe is just as much, by the way. And I haven't been to Europe, so I can't say much about that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, a lot of people's ancestors were from Europe. So I don't see what the big deal is. They came here for the same reasons we are here. And if anything, a lot of the U.S. used to be Mexico's, so I think it only makes sense that, yeah, a lot of us are here. Like, I don't know. It's a bit odd. It's an odd situation. It's a sad situation. It's a weird situation. It's a situation we shouldn't be in. But here we are. And so, the best thing we can do is speak out when we can, talk about it, and try to be informed as much as we can. I don't know. It's sad. It's a sad situation. But all we can do is try to be positive and try to, I don't know. I actually don't know what to do. Okay, something lighter. I had some delicious guacamole tonight. Guacamole, bruh. My favorite guacamole is from Chipotle. It's so good. My mom makes guacamole, but I honestly don't like my mom's guacamole that much, if I'm honest. She makes a lot of good stuff. She's a great cook. But her guacamole is one of the things I don't like. Her guac comes out a little bit liquidy, and it's not my vibe. I don't like it that much. I like I don't know. I like more textured guac. Don't let her hear that. Oh no, she knows. It's okay. Me and my mom are chill. We're chill like that. Me to my mom, like, dude, I love all your food, but just the guac. I don't love your guac. I'll still eat it. It's not like I'm complaining, but I'm still eating it. Yeah. Me and my mom is chill though. She doesn't like to cook. It's like her least favorite thing to do, but she's really good at it. So when she doesn't want to cook though, I cook for her. So therefore we can talk about it. And I don't get scolded. If I didn't cook, I'd get scolded so much worse. But yes. Funnily enough, I did not have any Mexican food today. Today I had leftover pizza. Because yesterday was Father's Day, and so we ordered a big pizza. And we still have leftovers. Yeah, my mom makes it a bit thicker, but it probably won't taste the same as in the US or Mexico. Nothing can taste the same as Mexico's, I will say. As the US, who knows? Maybe it does. But yeah, I do like it thicker. I like a thick, pasty guac. So good. But yeah, if you guys have Chipotle's, I love Chipotle guac. Chipotle guac is perfect. It's so good. Even my dad says it. My dad's like, oh my God, Chipotle guac is so good. I'm like, I know. Chipotle is approved for their guac. But yeah, guac is hard to make. I don't even think I can make it. I tried to make it once, and it just came, like, it was just straight up, like, smashed avocado. No, we don't have it here. It's okay. Well, if you ever go to a place where they have Chipotle, I recommend. Funnily enough, there's no Chipotles in Mexico. I'm pretty sure there's maybe one Chipotle in Mexico, but there's no Chipotles in Mexico either. Oh my God, Chipotle is so good. I was literally talking about this last stream. Chipotle is so good. And the crazy thing is I haven't had Chipotle in a year. It's been a year since I've had Chipotle. So sad. I need to get some. I need to get some soon. At some point. But yes. Are you a good cook? I'm an okay cook. I can cook. I'll feed myself. My sister thinks I'm a good cook. I think I'm an okay cook. I think I'm a start for first. I'm still I could get better, if that makes sense. I can feed myself, and I can feed my sister, and I can feed a couple other people, and I won't starve myself to death. I can't starve myself to death, so I think I'm an okay cook. I know how to make good spaghetti, and I make amazing breakfast sandwiches, and I can make I like to make what's it called, salchichas a la mexicana, and I make a good bulldog noodle. Do they take one plate or two? My sister takes 3. My parents, actually, yeah, no, they take 2. Humph. I'm an okay cook. I think I'm pretty good, actually. I could argue myself. Okay. Me getting defensive. I'm a good cook. Technically, I can't prove it. Well, technically, I could prove it. Who knows? Maybe at some point, I'll make a dish or 2. I can make, I don't know, I need to learn new things, though. I definitely think I'm a bit limited. I still can't make soups, and I still can't make sauces. I struggle to make, a good, I don't know. I don't know how to make, tomato sauce or, anything like that. But, yeah, I can do most, how do you call it? A la plancha? I don't know how you would translate that. At the stove? Yeah. Approved. Approved. Yes, but I can cook. I can cook so much. I can do it. But yeah. Dude, I really want to learn how to make pozole, and I want to learn how to make, there's this thing in Mexico called menudo, and it's just this big soup that's made out of, stomach. Like animal stomach, like, I don't know what it is. I think it's sheep stomach, which sounds crazy, but it's so good. And you add garbanzos. It's garbanzos? I think they're garbanzos. You add garbanzo beans, and they're so good. So good. I want to learn how to make it. And it's a bit spicy. Yeah. And then, I don't know, there are a couple of things that I want to learn how to make. I feel like there's still so much. There's so much. Yeah. But, I don't know. Dude, at some point, maybe I could do like a cooking stream at some point. You know what I can't do? I can't bake. I can admit that. I'm a terrible baker. Because I feel like with cooking, it's a bit like, it's one of those things where like you don't have to have like exact measurements. And the thing is, you could never have exact measurements. Like even if you were like to try to make a dish straight from like the cookbook, most of the time like it's gonna have to be like your own dish. Like you have to have like your own things. Like you have to have like a combination of like what was that? I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like the salt. Like a cookbook might tell you like, okay, you have to add a dash of salt, but usually that like, you know, even a dash is kind of like you just have to like make up your own measurement and do your own thing and like, you know, kind of figure it out on yourself. But for baking, I short circuit. For baking, you have to do like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. For baking, it's like an exact measurement. So like it says like you have to add exactly a cup of something. And if you don't do exactly the cup or the exact measurement, then it doesn't come out right. One time, my friend was making brownies and she added a bunch of eggs and it tasted horrible. Yeah, I don't know. Baking I can't do. Cooking I can somewhat do. It's okay. I'm okay at it. But yeah. What else? I had topics to talk about, and like I turned on stream and I completely forgot everything. I was gonna talk about. What was I gonna talk about? I had a couple fun experiences. I remember something happened at the grocery store. Nah, I forgot. Brain is blank. I'm a TikTok cook. If I see a TikTok, I just copy. So I'm a good chef. And if that works, that works. Me, personally, I did one time. Okay, so I wanted to learn how to make cheese dip. I wanted to learn how to make spinach. How do you say that? Spinach? That's such a weird word. Spinach cheese dip. And I looked it up on TikTok and I tried to make it and it didn't come out right. Because, okay. Honestly, in TikTok's defense, I didn't have all the ingredients. So like I missed a couple of ingredients and I just added what I thought was right or like a good replacement. And so then that's probably why it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But yeah, TikTok is a good place. I like TikTok. I like TikTok for you know, dishes, and then they also teach you how to do like cool stuff. And yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's a nice place, it's a fun place, it's a crazy place. TikTok. It was almost gone for a minute. Spinacy cast dip. Is that what it's called? Spinacy cause? Spinach! It's such a weird word. I don't like cheese. Must be nice. I like cheese, but I'm lactose intolerant. And because I'm lactose intolerant, I constantly test my love for cheese. AKA, I'm constantly eating cheese, and then I have a horrible day, and then I'm basically crying, being like, I'm never gonna eat cheese again, and then I eat cheese again. I wish I didn't like it. The other day, I had a cup of milk, and the next day I was super sick, and I was home. I'm like, my stomach hurts. She's like, did you eat something? I'm like, milk? And she's like, girl, if you know, you know. Yeah. It sucks. Love cheese. and so many people who like just aren't lactose or like don't love cheese or milk or dairy products as much as people who are lactose intolerant. It's really sad. All day on the toilet. Yeah. Basically, that's my life when I eat cheese. It's a toxic thing, you know? It's kind of like, dude, my bangs are so, I need to cut them more. But then I feel like they look weird. What if I just spent the rest of the stream like this? I also kind of want to undo these, because now I feel like they're kind of coming apart. I know the feeling. Dude, it sucks. I hate being stomach sick. I hate being sick in general. I'm gonna undo these. I'm feeling a bit like, I'm feeling a bit overstimulated recently. I don't know. I've been weird. I've been feeling really weird recently. Like even right now, I feel like my brain's pretty foggy. It's kind of strange. Like I haven't been streaming okay, so in the past I was streaming more, but I feel like recently I'm not as consistent, and it's because I've been having sort of like health things. Oh my god. Do you see how wavy it looks? Dude. Crazy. I wish I could turn on. Shouldn't you see a doctor? At least tell your mom. No, yeah, I have a doctor's appointment scheduled, but it's not till next month. So right now I've just kind of been writing a bunch of notes. I'm just kind of like, this happened at this time, this day. And yeah. I kind of have a suspicion that I know what it is. And it has to do with like, you know, things. But yeah. I am checking it out. Do not worry about me. I'm just waiting for the doctor's appointment to come up. And then, hopefully, they'll have solutions for me. They'll be like, okay, this is how you deal with this, and this is what you do. But yeah, right now I just kind of have to wait it out, because the office, when I called, the office was really busy, and they were like, oh, well, we have an appointment, but you can only, like, it's up till, like, July. And so, I'm waiting until July. But yeah, I do want to get that checked out too. Like I have been telling like my mom too, like, hey, like I feel like this, and kind of we've been determining like, okay, like when is it like a real problem and when is it still something I can manage? Is it really that busy at the doctor's? Yeah. Crazily enough, it is. The thing is also, maybe it was also because I didn't specify why I wanted to go to the doctor's. Like I told them, because I'm 21. So I used to have like a pediatrician, which is like a kid's doctor. So I had to switch doctors. So I was looking for a new doctor, and I found this office, and so then that's why I basically switched doctors, and then I told them I wanted an appointment, and then they didn't have anything up till July. But in your head or body? Like, am I crazy? Head or body? I don't know. See, my thought is that I feel like it's a hormone problem. I've had hormone problems my whole life, and so I feel like it's a hormone problem. So that's my guess of what's going on. Like, I haven't been treating it, and so therefore I think that it's affecting me. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but strangely it does affect you a lot. Like any little thing, eventually, like if your body has been dealing it with a very long time and it's not getting treated, it does just kind of spiral and makes you feel like it gives really dramatic symptoms, you know? I feel like, and that goes for anything. Like if you have a flu and you don't treat it, it's gonna start being very dramatic. And it makes you feel like you're dying. And it's like, no, you're full. You're fine. You just need to treat whatever it is. So yeah, I think I'm fine. But it is giving me like a bunch of like just dramatic symptoms where like I feel terrible. But it's like, I'm fine. Like I haven't been to like the emergency room or anything. And hopefully I don't go. Hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I don't know. Dude, I had things. My brain. I started streaming, my brain went blank. I'm like, ugh. I felt like the first time. It's been like, what, 4 days? I was streaming every 2 days. It's been like 4 days since I haven't streamed. And it suddenly feels like I haven't ever done this in my life. Yeah. Oh, my hair. Ugh. Oh, my hair. Oh, my hair. It's so poofy. But yes. You probably forget it because of your hormones. Like brain thought? Yeah, maybe. I have had a foggy brain. It's crazy. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check something. Basically, I set up alerts and I don't think they're working. Which that's kind of sad. I have to fix that. Just kidding. No, yeah. Dude, seriously, I do feel like... The thing, though, is that you're just kidding, but it could be. Like, it actually could be. It actually could be why I'm forgetting things. I've also been having a foggy brain lately. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Hopefully it's something in the air. And maybe I'm not drinking enough water. Like, low-key, I feel like I'm not drinking enough water. Maybe that's what it is. So, yeah. It's kind of weird. I'm like, yes. But, what was I going to say? I had thoughts, and they all left. Oh, like the Sabrina Carpenter thing, where people were talking a lot about her album cover. And I forgot. I was gonna say something about that, and I totally forgot like the exact wording I was gonna say. I didn't want to talk about it because I saw a lot of people being super dramatic on TikTok. They were talking about how like she set women back all these years because she's something to the male gaze, and I'm just like, girl, do you see Sabrina? That's too girly for me. Okay. What do you want to talk about? Like I said, I lost my train of thing. Hello from France. Oh my God. Hello. Hello from the U.S. Dude, I don't know. Right now, to say the U.S. is a little like... I'm going to sleep. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Okay, thank you. Have a nice night. Have a nice night. Enjoy your night. How is everyone doing? Things are great. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Over here, I am chilling. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how I'm doing. I'm actually doing good. Okay, that's good. That is fabuloso. Fabuloso. How do you say that? Fabulous in Spanish isn't actually fabuloso. What would it be? The reverb is on purpose? There's a reverb? Dude, that's not on purpose. And no one told me. Is it off? Please tell me it's off. It wasn't on purpose. I think I turned it on last stream as a joke, and oh, dude, it's been on this whole time. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I hope it's better now. Much better. Okay, dude, that was not on purpose. It has a reverb button, and I pressed it last stream, and I thought it would turn off by itself, and I forgot to take it off. That's what I forgot to say. Yes, I had a reverb. Okay, that was not on purpose. I figured, like, also, like, maybe you were like, oh. See? Now you can tell I have a foggy brain, too. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Have a nice night. Dude, France? What time is it over there? Like, France? Europe? Oh, that's crazy. Actually, strangely enough, I've noticed that every time I've streamed 2 a.m., over here it's 8:35. Dang. 2 a.m. Honestly, no judgment. I've been staying up like really late too. Dang. I've been staying up too, but oh my god, it's late. Strangely enough, I do feel like every time I have streamed and I've had like people chat with me, almost always they're in a different country, and it's really interesting. No, I'm not complaining. It is fun though. We can respond on messages or like to each other. Yeah. Kind of cool, no? Kind of cool. But yes, I was just chilling. I had some braids on earlier, and I took them off. I can just do this. We were talking about cooking, and what else? Yeah. And about how crazy the world is. The world be crazy. I wanted to do something in my car today, and I couldn't. I forgot. I don't know what I did. What was I gonna say? I have a foggy brain. Cooking, what? Personally, I prefer baking. Oh, I was talking about that. I don't know how to bake. I'm a bad baker. Like, how do you like, I know, like, I feel like baking is so, like, precise. Like, you have to be, like, so intentional about every single little thing. Whereas cooking, you kind of, like, freestyle it. Cooking is such, like, a freestyle thing. Whereas baking is so, like, I don't know. I feel like it's, like, very much, like, precision. It's, like, very much, like, it has to be exactly this amount. And if you do a little less or you do over more, then it's gonna just mess up the whole thing. And that's stressful. Also, decorating, like, I've tried to make a cake for my friend, and I feel like it came out kind of bad. I wonder if I still have a picture of it. I think I might have a picture of it. I can try to look. But I tried to make, like, do you know how, like, the heart cakes were really popular? Honestly, not really. If you follow YouTube, it's easy. I figure it is. I'm not the most patient person. I'm very much, like, skipping over every, like, okay, whatever, I very much, like, if it's, like, anything, like, instructional, I do, like, 2 times speed. The thing is, weirdly enough, like, I can do streams. Like, I can watch streams, but something about, like, anything that's telling me what to do, I'm, like, speed, skip. I don't know. Like, it's there for a reason. Obviously, I should just follow the tutorial. Obviously, it should be easier. But I don't know. I feel like every time I have watched baking, though, it's very much like, okay, then it's, like, exactly this amount. It has to have all of these exact ingredients or else it's not going to taste the same. And I don't know. Cooking is just a bit more freestyle for me. With stream, you interact. Yes, I try to. It's funner when I interact. It's funner when I can talk to someone. Because then it's, like, you know, you have a little bit more, interactions. I don't know. I think it's the funnest part about streaming so far. Like, I had a lot of luck. Like, straight from my first stream, I had some, like, people who popped in and kind of, like, were talking to me, and I feel like it makes it easier. And also, it's just kind of like, dude, there's so many Dusties. I don't know. It's a bit more dynamic. It gives more, more freedom. I don't know. Especially because, like, right now, I don't have a great setup, so I don't game and stuff. I literally just chill and chat. Eventually, I have been trying to work myself towards doing an IRL stream, but it just hasn't worked out. Like, every single time I've tried to plan one, I kind of freeze and I get a little anxious. But yeah, I want to work myself up to that. Yeah. I'm just rambling. I don't know what I just rambled about. But yes, I try to interact the stream with anyone who comes in and pops in and says hi. Yes. There are some regulars that sometimes come around. Lately, it's been Bulbasaur and Tomcat, and sometimes they pop into stream and I just talk to whoever is here. Yes, and even as a shy person, it provides interaction, but without the negative part. Exactly. Exactly. It's pretty fun. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun to interact with people on the internet. Except, like, you know how, like, Omegle used to be a big thing? That was kind of scary. Because, like, sometimes it was kind of funny, like, you were talking, like, you were with, like, a friend, and, like, you were talking to another friend group, but then sometimes, like, you just, just randomly pop up, and it's just be, like, the worst image ever. By the way, sorry if my sentences don't make sense, or if I make mistakes with some words. That's okay, that's fine. As a girly pop who knows 2 languages, I understand. Maybe that's if that's the reason, I get it. Me, personally, I feel like you're making sense, though. Like, I get you. I know what you're trying to say. I can vibe out what you're trying to say. Still learning English. That's fun. I feel like language. I feel like English is a pretty hard, like, language. It's kind of weird. It's a difficult language to learn. So I understand. Fully understand. My little sister, I saw the whole process of her learning English, and she had a harder time than me. And it was like, so, like, I could feel her frustration, like, during certain, like, when she was doing homework and stuff. Like, sometimes she'd come to me crying, like, I don't understand it, I hate this class, I hate English. She's like, math is so much easier. I'm just like, I get it, like, let me walk you through. Okay, that's this and this. But yeah, it is fun, though. It is fun to learn languages. Like, oh, dude, I really want to learn more. Like, I feel like I was kind of blessed by the fact that, like, my parents didn't allow English. Like, my parents had a rule where English wasn't allowed inside the house, so we could only speak Spanish inside my house. And feel that for, like, the crying part. Yeah. But yeah, my parents had a rule where we couldn't talk English inside of our house, so, like, it was only Spanish, so that we wouldn't turn into no sabo kids, which is, like, kids who don't know Spanish. And so I had I was like, where was I trying to go with that? So I had a pretty easy time sticking to 2 languages, because I was consistent, like, I was always talking in them. So, like, I'd go home, talk Spanish, I'd go to school, talk English, and I mean, at first, it's a bit of difficulty, but then it got easier, because it was so, like, consistently just one or the other. And then I have friends who, like, would speak both, and so I'd speak Spanglish with them. But how they say, it's a saying supposedly that when you know 2 languages, it's easier to learn a third. So I really want to learn a third. Like, I would love to learn Korean, because I watch, like, a lot of Korean shows, and I like K-pop, and I wish, like, I could just understand exactly, like, I wish I could understand exactly what they're saying, like, in their OG language without having to translate it. So I kind of want to learn. I would love to learn Korean. I would love to learn a lot of different languages. But I don't know. I can, dude. It's also kind of, like, nerve-wracking, because then you have to practice it. And, like, how do you practice it? I love Spanish so much, and dreamed of to learn it when I started school. I only had horrible and mean Spanish teachers, and made me not want to learn it anymore. But I really want to learn it now. Dude, Spanish is a really pretty language. It really, truly is. And it really sucks that, you only have teachers who, like, were mean to you about it. Give me 1 second. Dude, my room is so cold. 1 second. Okay. Ah! Yeah. But what I was trying to say is, what was I trying to say? Spanish is really fun. It sucks that, like, you only had bad experiences. But I would argue that Spanish is a pretty like it's. I would argue that it's a bit easier to learn than English. Like I feel like even like for spelling and stuff, it's a lot easier because how you say something is how you spell it. Where I feel like with English, it's not that way all the time. Um, I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, but I don't know. You should learn it. I would recommend watching like telenovelas or like watching your favorite shows in Spanish. Like, you know, like doing like the whole thing. I don't know. It's really fun. It's a nice language. And I will say, Spanish speakers are pretty nice. A lot of Spanish cultures are very nice. They're very much more like welcoming, and we appreciate when someone is trying. You know? So even like at the start, if you're not really good at it, for the most part, like native Spanish speakers are gonna be really nice about it. They're gonna be very much like, okay, like you know, you could say this a little better, or maybe tweak up this, but you're saying it fine, and at least you try. I only like American Spanish. The European one is weird to me, to my ears. To be honest, it's weird to my ears too. I only like Latino Spanish. Spaniards. Um, you know, and my experience with Spaniard English is taking Spanish in school. By the way, school, like, you know how, like, okay, in the US, you have to have, like, one language as a credit or something in high school. And I took a Spanish class because I wanted to, like, make my life easier. And I passed with a C because it was Spaniard Spanish. I love telenovelas, but I watch them in French. Interesting. Which one's your favorite? Dude, telenovelas are kind of funny. I love telenovelas. They're so funny. They're funny and but they're also like so interesting. My favorite when I was little, no, I had a couple favorites. There's one called Mi corazón es tuyo, which is My Heart is Yours. There's one Teresa. Dude, Teresa is so good. La Patrona. I haven't watched that one. That sounds cool though. But yeah. My favorites were Mi Corazón es Tuyo. I recommend Mi Corazón es Tuyo. It's so good. It has like so many like emotional moments. And then Teresa, which is like just OG baddie. You definitely should. La Patrona. I'll write it up. I feel like I know the actors who play it. in telenovelas, like there's a common theme that you're almost always gonna see like the same actors. But you know, still good, still fun. Also, okay, I'm gonna write it down. Ah, doesn't work. Why is it so thin? I want to prove to you guys that I'm writing it down. Okay, La Patrona. Okay, I'll try to watch it. There's so many things I have to watch. But yes, dude. Dude, my favorite like Spanish actor of all time is freaking Angelique Boyer. I think that's her name, Angelique Boyer, something like that. Dude, she's so cute. I don't know. She's so iconic. The mean women in it usually make mean characters. So I'm sure you know her. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like I probably know who it is. Like maybe I search it up, right? Maybe I search it up and I see the actors, and I'll tell you which ones I know. Okay. La Patrona, La Patrona, La Patrona. Also, I wish, dude, I hate this. I used to have a laptop when I started streaming, and so like I was learning to do things there, but then my laptop broke down and it doesn't work anymore because I think I burned it. I think it burned from the inside. So I am left without it. La Patrona. Oh, dude, immediately I feel like, yeah. Like, the guy is so familiar. Yeah, dude, I probably know some of these. I'm looking at the cast. I recently watched one with her in it. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't see. Dude, I'm really bad with, like, names. But yes, a lot of these faces look familiar. Like the one that's called Araceli, like she looks familiar. So does Gonzalo Garcia. Yeah, dude. Love telenovelas. El Amor Invisible. Dude, actually, I haven't watched that many, huh? I don't know El Amor Invisible. Dang. I feel like I'm so Americanized a bit. Like, like my most recent show was Ginny and Georgia. Dude, I need to watch more telenovelas. This is actually embarrassing. El Amor Invisible. Damn, all these names too. Did they all have a scene? It's starring Angelique. Really? Dude, I love her. There's one dude, I don't even know, like Verdadero Amor, something like that. And honestly, I also feel I don't know. I have foggy brain right now. Oh, El Invisible. I didn't write El Amor. El Amor Invisible. She's the main character, of course. Dude, I love her. Angelique Boyer. Interesting. Who else did he have? Oh, I know this one too. Marlene Favela. Cute. Dude, it's because we have a channel called Novelas TY. Not like a TV channel. Maybe that's why. I don't watch like cable TV anymore. We watch like we have to get like this dude. The thing is, me and my mom have been talking about how we want to like get like a subscription for there's this app called, what is it called? Vix. And they have a bunch of telenovelas. And me and my mom have been wanting to get it, but it's like $14 plus like Amazon Prime, which I have Amazon Prime, but I don't have that one. And so like we're just waiting for the right time so that like we can purchase it and then we can watch all the things we want to watch in a month. So we have to time it precisely exactly. So we have to have free time for the whole month so that we can just watch telenovelas all month long. That is the goal. That's expensive. Yes, I know. For a streaming channel, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're like searching for the right month where it's like, you know, where like we're free enough to just watch everything we want to watch and compact it into 1 month. We're like just waiting for the right time. Because, yeah, it's so expensive and it's like just a month. And maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's not $14, but last time I checked, it was $14. At least for the shows I want to watch, because I really want to make my little sister. I want to force her to watch one of my favorite like telenovelas when I was a kid, and it was Atrévete a Soñar. It's PG. It's like super PG, and it's super just iconic. Like it literally defined my personality like as a child, and I think it still defines my personality. My my personality nowadays. Like, just Atrévete a Soñar, if you know what that is, it's just iconic. It's so good. It's so good. I'm trying to force my sister to watch it. So, yeah. I want to do that. And I want to rewatch Teresa. And I want to... Dude, there's so many things I want to watch. My mom really wants to watch... If you guys know who, like... If you know who, Eugenio Derbez is, you might know him. He's a famous comedian in Mexico. Actually, you maybe not. Because he's not like a telenovela actor. He's more of like a comedian, and he has like comedy shows. Think I don't know who to compare it to. Think I don't know what you would compare it to. But he basically he's very famous for this like comedy show named La Familia Peluche, which is the fur family. I don't know how to. But yes, he's I forgot what I was trying to say. My mom really likes that actor, and so she wants to see like a bunch of shows where like he's been doing like reality TV. How do you write his name? It's Eugene and then space Derbez. Eugenio Derbez. It's yeah. I'll repeat it because I feel like it's kind of hard, and I don't know if I said it right. Eugene Dervez. I'll just write it down. I'll just write it in chat. I feel like I'm making you struggle. Okay. Where's chat? Eugenio Derbez. Okay. So if that appears, then that's how you write his name. Eugenio Derbez. He's huge here. He recently has been, well, not too recently, like in the beginning of the year, he had like a little controversy because he was saying that like Selena Gomez's show was kind of bad. He had his little moment there. His little sassy moment where he's like, well, her Spanish is bad. It's just like, bro, chill out. Chill out. We love you. Do not make us hate you. But yes. Pretty iconic. Pretty iconic actor. But my mom really wants to watch a little reality TV show that he and his kids have been like doing, and she thinks that they're really funny and interesting. Which, yeah, they kind of are. Mexican like drama is kind of fun. Like Mexican celebrity drama, kind of fun. I get all of the tea from my mom. I think I saw him somewhere. He's also had like a few American shows. Like he's been doing he did one where I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But basically it's him, and he basically has a little girl, and the little girl, the mom abandons her with the dad, which is him, and then they basically live out their lives. And so the whole movie, they're insinuating that one of them is gonna die, that he's gonna die. The whole movie, they're insinuating that Eugenio is gonna die, like he's the dad, and it basically just has like a lot of sweet and sad moments, and eventually like the mom comes back in the picture, and she wants to take the kid back, but then at that point the dad's kind of like, no, like she is literally my whole life. And they're basically having like a little bit of like legal arguments, and he's a stuntman, and so she's arguing that like he's not even a responsible person, and da 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 da. Point is, the ending is super sad because he basically tries to run away with the little girl and like, you know, just kind of like have her for the last moments of whoever's gonna die, and then someone dies. And so if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen that movie, then maybe you know. I also didn't want to say exactly who died because then I felt like it's too much spoilers, but someone dies at the very end, and it's very sad, and I cried. And they're like, the last scene is like in the sunset, like at the beach. He's an actor double. In the movie, he's a stunt double. In real life, he's not. He's just an actor. He's a comedy actor, you could say, but like he's done like a couple of shows that are serious, but they have like lighthearted moments. But yes, he's an actor. And he's really iconic. Like he's been pretty beloved in Mexico. He has had his controversial moments, but he and his family are pretty, you know, well known. Like he do dangerous things that actors don't do. In the movie, yes, he does that. Like there's a scene, I think, like at the very beginning when the baby like is about to fall into the swimming pool, I think. Oh my god, do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe you do. But he produced and acted in that movie, if you know the one I'm talking about. You're like trying to figure out, like, yeah. If so, then you know who he is. But in Mexico, he started to be famous because of the what's it called? Because of La Familia Peluche, which is really popular there. But then worldwide, I feel like he's pretty known for that movie, which is why that's the one I referenced. Yes. I don't know, you know, really cute, really sad movie. I cried the whole time. I just found out that my favorite French movie is a fraud. Is a fraud. What's it called? It's I don't know if I've watched any French movies. Is it like an old movie? Is it your favorite? You said it's one of your favorites. What do you mean a fraud? Like what happened? Also, I feel like when I did that right now, I looked like a little boy. My bangs get kind of greasy at certain points, so I feel like I have to constantly brush them out so they look smooth. It's a copy. Wait, the one I just described? The main tots commence. Is it because of the movie I just described? If so, that's kind of funny. The main tots commence. The French is the copy. Oh no, I'm sorry if that's true. Is it actually? Did I just ruin your favorite movie? I'm sorry. Oh no. Now I feel like I have to watch the main tots commence. I don't think I'm saying that right. Wait, let me try. Is it the main? Okay. The main tots commence. I feel like no. That's totally wrong. I tried. Maybe if I say it in the Spanish accent. The main? No. The main tots commence. Yes. The main tots commence. What if I just like, you fluent now. Hey, yo, I'm fluent. I know French. I got French under my belt. I got Spanish under my belt. I got English under my belt. What else? I'm trying to think of a language. Uh, nah, that's it. I don't got that much. Be like Spanish, English, and French. No, I wish. That'd be kind of fun. I just learned like a different language. Dude, maybe I just learned a different language. Maybe I just pushed myself. Hangdu set. Yeah. That's Korean. Hey yo. Brother. I feel betrayed. Oh my god. I feel sorry that I just ruined it. Maybe they have a similar preference, but maybe they have like a different approach. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll watch. I'll try to watch it. I'll try to find it. Domain toads commence. Maybe it's different, or maybe like there's like some sort of like Reddit where it's like, oh no, this is a complete copy. But you know, I was it huge? Was it huge in France? Like, was it like a really popular like movie? Dang, that sucks. It's a really good movie, if anything. Like, I'm sure it's really beautiful, and the French copy is really beautiful as well. Very sad. I remember the whole movie being like so like, and so like it's so like it was just so wholesome, and then at the end it's just like non-stop crying. Like I watched it in theaters when it went out in theaters, and I just remember everyone going out of the theater room just bawling their eyes out. Everyone was so sad. I guess that he was an actor cascadeur, so it's definitely a perfect copy. Oh dang. Yeah, who knows? So maybe it wasn't that bad. But dang, that sucks. I just ruined the movie for someone. Oh no. If anything, like, it's still a beautiful movie, despite who probably recreated it. even legal? I guess if they don't know it, I guess it is legal. I don't know. Honestly, maybe it should be a bit illegal, but then at the same time, if people enjoy it, I guess nothing matters. I think if you have enough money, it doesn't matter. Or they agreed to have a copy. Also, I'm so sorry if I'm like kind of like going in and out of it. Like, I have a really bad migraine right now. I don't know, dude. No, I'm joking. It's still a good movie. I'm sure it is. I'll look it up. Domain Tilt commence. Fun. Do you guys... No, I forgot what I was going to say. Ooh, migraine is the worst. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. I've been having a lot of migraines and just like being like very dizzy recently. But I don't know. The thing is, I've always had migraines. You know, like my whole life I've had migraines. When I was 8 years old, I used to have a migraine daily, and then slowly they kind of went away. But recently they've been really bad. And the thing is, like, naturally, like, your migraines do change as you age. So, like, you get different symptoms and stuff. And so I feel like maybe that is it. But I am going to talk to a doctor, and I just kind of want to ask him, like, hey, do you know what's going on? Because I'm just struggling. A girl is just struggling recently. Like, just like, oh, I'm a loopy. It really sucks. It really sucks, but I can get through it. It's okay. It's kind of weird. It might be the light. Like, maybe it's light. Maybe if I change... Okay, let me change the color. Ready? Maybe I change the color? Dude, I look like an alien. Hey, yo, what up? Maybe this helps. Maybe if I, like, turn it down and it's less blue. Is this cool or is this not great? Okay, look, that was a dramatic change to just randomly too, but maybe it helps the migraine a bit. I used to have them, and thank God not anymore, but still have headaches frequently, but it's much better than migraines. Dude, migraines are, they suck. Yeah, I've had them my whole life. I feel like it's mostly because, like, I stress out really easily. Like, mental-wise, I feel like I'm always stressed out, and, like, I also have anxiety, so I'm always stressed out. So it just, you know, it randomly triggers it. And, like, a lot of, like, certain lights sometimes trigger it, certain smells, sometimes the temperature. It's so weird. Like, I remember, when I was younger, I got, like, a bunch of, like, CTs and stuff done, because they had, like, CT scans to make sure, like, everything was okay, and it's like, yeah, you're fine. Try red light. Okay, let's do red. Okay. Beware, there's a setting where it flashes, but I have to, actually, give me a second. Okay, done. Okay. There you go, red. Maybe, okay. I mean, like, this looks... Okay. There's the red light. I looked more like an alien. No, it's worse. There's the blue better. Yeah, well, I can do this. The thing is, it does look a little weird. Usually blue makes more light. I have green. Does that look... I used to hate green, but recently I kind of like it. Like, I kind of feel like it works with my skin tone. I have green. I can brighten it up. For the migraine, I think that any of these colors is fine. Like, any, like, different color, I just feel like sometimes white and yellow is a bit, like, so bright. And, like, you know, these colors are a bit just less, dramatic, I guess you could say. I don't know. So I'm fine with any color. I think that blue was kind of funny. I kind of looked like an alien. But yeah, I'm chilling. Chilling with anything. I look like I'm in back, like I have like green screen. Ah, maybe I end stream a little sooner. Maybe that's what I do, and maybe I come back like I'll try to come back in 2 days. Dude, I've been really bad with my schedule recently, but I do want to get back to streaming more. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream and come back in 2 days. I'm trying to stream every 2 days. I went 4 days without streaming this time around. Um, I still I feel like I should work on a schedule. Like I should work on a streaming schedule so that I have like more of like a set thing and then I'm not like having to like take breaks. Um, but yes, I'll come back in 2 days and then maybe I see you again and you know we can have a conversation again. But yeah, for now I think I'm gonna unstream and rest because they happen so randomly and yeah, I'll have it figured out. For now, thank you so much for the follow. Also, so sad. I was trying to I had tried to set up alerts and I also was streaming to make sure if it worked, but it didn't. But yes, I'll try to stream next time and hopefully alerts will work and I'll try to fix them and everything will work and everything will be great and I won't have a migraine and maybe I start doing something more crazy or out there and I try to do an IRL stream because I said I wouldn't. Okay, whatever. Okay. Goodbye. I hope you have a nice night. I hope you go to sleep.